Hi, gang. I am doing a couple of things this morning. Firstly, I'm just testing this mic and this setup. Actually, this is my desk, believe it or not. And I've just found some boards to put behind us so I can change the boards and give it a bit of a different look and feel when I'm doing these more informative chats around the qualifications. So if you didn't know, I run a training provider. I have a training provider business called Choreography to Go Limited Education that we have been running the level 2, the level 3 and level 4 Pilates qualifications for. I think we've been an Active IQ training provider for probably over 10 years now. I need to check actually how long it is. And we've always done the majority of the qualifications online. So way before the pandemic, we built the platform on my website of where you can access the material. You can work with our tutor, which is Kelly. So we'd done all that really before COVID, and we were really doing a lot of level 2 ETM, loads of level 2 kids. We initially did the level 3 personal trainers, but that is a hard qualification to teach online. So I took the level 3 PT out of the mix. We did loads of level 2 gym, which again, level 2 gym's quite a hard one to do online. And now we focus on the level 3 Pilates, which many of you have got. It's probably one of my most popular qualifications. And what's really exciting is we're getting more and more people now who are doing the level 2 ETM, which is now called the group fitness, which is brilliant. So that's great that we're getting new people into the business and into the industry because the industry needs it. There's a huge shortage across the sector. I'll have you, Lucy. It's just there's a massive shortage across the sector. So whether you want to teach in health clubs or in local community centres, or you want to hire space, or you want to work for charities. This week I've had maybe 4 people who have booked onto courses. 2 of them have never been in the fitness industry before. 2 of them have got fitness qualifications, and the charity is paying for them to do work, and they're going to set up classes for the charity because lots of different charities around the country have been accessing funding via Sport England in different ways, and so they are looking to increase the participation of fitness, group fitness classes around the UK, which is really exciting. So for those of you that don't know that we are a training provider, I wanted to do a little chat every day this week that just gives you the insight into how you can qualify in whichever niche or whichever area of the fitness industry. Massive. I mean, aqua's massive one, Richard. So many aqua teachers. And actually, did you know as well, there's a huge shortage of swimming teachers because, of course, when all the leisure centres closed in the pandemic, lots of swimming teachers and aqua teachers got other jobs in hospitality and all different jobs across different sectors and left the industry. So I know that the swimming associations, they've had a really difficult time to recruit swimming teachers again. So they do say that there's going to be a huge issue with children who were sort of my son's age who haven't actually started swimming yet. I mean, my son has, but many children haven't been able to start swimming lessons because of the lack of swimming teachers. And so going back to aqua, loads of aqua teachers left the industry. So there's a massive shortage. The aqua course we've only just been able to offer that online. And you say, how can you do an aqua course online? Well, how we do it is you do all the theory and all the lesson planning and all of the A&P. You do everything online, but you actually have to do your assessment in a pool and you have to film it. So this is why we're getting lots of people from leisure centres who work for leisure centres who then the leisure centre can say they can get a group of people together in the pool at maybe when the centre's closed. So, there's no safeguarding issues and they can be filmed and they send the video off. So if you can get access to a pool to film, then you can do the level 2 aqua online, no problem. The theory and the lesson planning, you don't have to be in a pool for that, but we need to see you teach in an aqua. You don't have to be in the pool, but on the side. So that's how we do the aqua. Yeah, you do. So the group fitness now, for those of you that didn't know, when I did it, which is a million years ago, 34 years ago, it was an RSA then. It was exercise to music and it was choreographed, it was dance based. And as the industry has changed, you'll have noticed that many people don't want to do that dance-based type class anymore. A lot of people do, and a lot of people don't. So you can actually take the exam, and you can do your exam as a HIIT or an interval type class. But it'll say that on your certificate. So we offer now the dual certificates. So if you want to do a choreographed ETM style exam, or you want to do a more HIIT conditioning style exam, you can actually submit 2 videos, no extra cost. We're happy to do that. And then you get 2 certificates, which is really cool as well. Carol, I have exercise referral qualification, but can't find anywhere local who employs. Contacted NHS England for local funding, didn't get a reply. Have you contacted your local NHS trusts? Have you contacted your local leisure centres? Do any of your local leisure centres currently offer the GP referral? Also, I would suggest, Carol, have a look at Get Active Partnerships. I don't know where you are in the UK, but again, I'm in Derbyshire. So if you look for Active Partnerships Derbyshire and Active Partnerships Nottingham, you'll find that they are doing loads of different outreach programs in the community. So it just depends where you are. But just because you hadn't had an email, got to keep digging and finding. There you go. Have a look in Sheffield. Let us know how you get on. Hope you find it. It's Community 360. Yeah. So have a dig around, do some Googling, and in our area, actually, I looked on Get Active Derbyshire only a couple of days ago, and there were job posts left, right and centre for all kinds of different fitness initiatives. So there's definitely out there. You just might have to knock on a few doors. So I'll go back to the level 3 older adults. So why do I think this is a really good qualification? Because it's going to enable you, to create a specialist active seniors or older adults or whatever you want to call your class. And you can run that in the community. You can hire space, huge demand. It's daytime work. Generally is leisure centres, health clubs, community centres, schools. There's a lot of scope to run this type of class. There really, really is. Again, there's very little out there. You might know of a few older adults classes in your locality, but if you think of the actual population within your area, there is a huge opportunity for that. So it's a good qualification. There is a lot of work available, not just face-to-face and in your local community, but also online. Did you know that the fastest growing population on Facebook, here we are on Facebook, is the over 65s? They are there. And I know people say to me all the time, Rachel, my older adults aren't there. And I get it, some aren't, but a lot are. So there's an opportunity to maybe create online classes for your active seniors. This is a market, I think, that's wide open, really is wide open. And there's just so few teachers, and there's such a huge population. We're an aging population, and baby boomers have got the most disposable income in society right now. So it ticks all the boxes on a number of fronts. If you are doing a specific active seniors type class, maybe it's not as intensive on your body. It's very social, it's fun. There's so many positives to teaching this age group. Yeah, focus on exercise instead of medication. You're so right, Richard. There is. It's a lot of big opportunity out there. And the level 3 award for older adults that we offer, which is an active IQ qualifications, it's Ofqual, CIMSPA. It's really straightforward. But what I have done with this, and often with the active IQ qualifications and a lot of qualifications in general, you get the nuts and bolts of how to teach. You get the nuts and bolts of all the orthopaedic conditions, regressions, progressions, putting a class together, warm up, the effect of different medicines on the body during exercise. It's a really good sound qualification. But what I've coupled onto this is myself and Kelly have done lots of practical masterclasses and workshops for active seniors, and I've included all of those into the award as well. So this is just a bonus. So you've got some seated masterclasses, you've got some choreography, muscular strength and endurance work. So you can then take the information that you learn on the course and you can see how we've applied it in a group exercise setting. So you've got loads of class ideas as well. So you don't just get the actual course and the qualification to go through, and it's a level 3, so it's a good qualification, a strong qualification, but you also get all of the extra that we've added onto it. So the masterclasses and there's workshops and there's loads and loads of learning around it. So when you do the qual, not only will you get that level 3, but you'll also get loads of class ideas. And I've actually added as well how to set up your classes for 60 plus. So I've gone through marketing, social media, local outreach, collaborating with other local businesses, collaborating with local charities, doing events, so that you can get your name out there locally, and you can market your class so it's successful when you launch it. 'Cause that's key as well, isn't it? You know, if nobody knows about the class that you're doing or the benefits of it, or you're not reaching the right demographic, they're not hearing about it, then it's not going to be successful. So there's a lot in the course. How you complete the course? Well, number one, there's no written assessment, so don't worry about that. There's no exam. There is a written assessment, i.e. via a portfolio. So if you've done your level 3 or a level 2, you'll have used to filling in a portfolio, a lap. And you'll go through all of the information on the Active IQ website. So we log you onto Active IQ. That's where you go through the learning. You go through each stage, you read, you answer questions, you move on to the next part of the course and the qualification, and then you fill in your lap. You don't have to do anything difficult like provide case studies. You know, everything is there that you need. And as you say, you don't have to sit and exam in any way. So it's a nice, straightforward qualification. We've had people coming back and completing this in a few weeks. You have 2 years to complete. But I always say, book on and get stuck in with it. Do it. You'll work with Kelly. Kelly will arrange a Zoom call with you as soon as you've booked on, just to go through everything, make sure you're really clear. And she'll set your milestones. So if you say, well, I've got this week and I'm going to focus on it, then she'll say, well, let's make sure that you've covered this by this date. And if you say, well, I want to get this finished in a couple of weeks, then again, we'll set those milestones for you. So you've got the accountability. And that's the beauty of the online. You know, if you're working a job and you've got classes and you're going to sit down in an evening and do it, you've got the structure and you've got the framework to follow through. So we've got it on offer this weekend. So if it's something that you want to gain, you want to get that level 3, whether it's to cover classes, whether it's to have more knowledge, whether it's to start up a new arm to your business, a new business model within your business, then jump on. Just send me a message or the page a message so that we can send you all the information. And if you've got any questions around the course, please do let me know. It's on offer. It's usually £400, but we brought it down to £250 just until tomorrow. So you've got tomorrow to do it. And let me know if you need any questions or comments on that. So we've got the level 3 pre and postnatal. We've done the level 3 nutrition. We've got level 3 older adults. We have the level 2 mental health. We've got the level 2 group fitness, which is ETM gym. We don't do kids at the moment, and I don't think we'll offer the level 2 kids unless I write a specific program. I don't know whether to write one or not. I'd like to write a specific program, but it's if I've got the time, because I do again think that's a huge opportunity. But yeah, that's all about our training, and we specialise in delivering online classes, courses, CPD and qualifications, and we deliver the Active IQ quals, and we are registered by CIMSPA. So there you go, everything in a nutshell. So if you've got any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and we'll speak to you soon.